the WBC version, and there's talk of the two meeting to make the championship undisputed. However, that would not be quite correct, because Michael Bentt is the world heavyweight champion as recognized by the WBO, the organization that has Chris Eubank as their super middleweight champion. Well, Mike joins us now from New York. Now, Mike, your win over Tommy Morrison was sensational, but the feeling is, of course, that if you hadn't knocked him out in the first round, he might very well have knocked you out in the first round.
Well, in boxing, Desmond, it's give and take. Tommy gave me one, and I gave him several. I took his, and he obviously couldn't take mine.
It was a great win.
It was a fantastic win for me.
And it's changed your life, I guess.
For the most part, yeah. It's not anything that I didn't expect. I expected to beat Tommy, beat him in a big way, whether it was via the knockout route or decision, but I did expect to beat him, and all the things that happened after that, I pretty much expected also.
What was your best payday in boxing before that fight?
I got $5,000 to fight the previous fight, Mark Wills.
Now, I've got a question for you, Mike. Where have you been? You've only had 12 pro fights.
My first pro fight, I lost. I got stopped in the first round. I took 2 years off. I was kind of depressed, despondent, in the whole 9 yards, and so I took 2 years off. And I was with some managers who weren't the world's best managers. They had good intentions, but unfortunately, they weren't boxing people. And I just got with a manager who was very knowledgeable, a coach who was very knowledgeable, and I've had 3 fights with them, and now I'm champion.
You, of course, you were a top amateur, weren't you?
I was. I always maintained, Desmond, that I was the most accomplished amateur never to make the Olympic team. I was a 5-time national champion, a 4-time gold glove champion in New York, and I made the Olympic team. So, you know, a bit of a drawback, but I'm here now.
Now, we're claiming our second British heavyweight champion of the world, you and Lennox Lewis, who has another version, of course.
Rightfully so, rightfully so.
Well, tell us all about this British connection. I can see Millwall written there.
Okay, I was born in London, spent 6 years there. I have dual citizenship. I have a British passport and an American passport. So I'm as English as Bruno, Lewis, or Margaret Thatcher.
Who do you reckon is the best heavyweight around then? I mean, we've got 3 world champions.
You mean in the UK or the world?
I'm talking about the world.
Well, in the UK it's Michael Bentt, and it's the world is Michael Bentt.
Unfortunately, the world doesn't see it quite like that yet, Michael.
Well, the world will be in store for a very rude awakening.
So what are your plans? What do you hope your plans are?
I know that December 5th we're scheduled to come to England for a homecoming, if you can believe that. And I'm there for about a week, and then we're looking forward to fight either Herbie Hyde, who's a very good up-and-coming British heavyweight, or Lennox Lewis in March.
We're about to take a look at Herbie Hyde on this very program tonight, incidentally. But
give him my regards.
Okay, but how close are you to a fight with any of or either of those?
Well, right now, Desmond, the fights are in the preliminary stages as far as discussions are concerned, but it's very serious talk going around.
Mm-hmm. And how do you think you would fare against Lennox Lewis, for example?
Well, I believe that when I step in the ring, just like Michael Jordan says when he's on the basketball court, all the guys are at his mercy. At the top of my game, nobody can beat me. Okay. Lewis, Bo, Evander, Godzilla, King Kong, doesn't make a difference. Thatcher.
You going to take a look at Millwall while you're over here?
Yes, I have. Yes, I look forward to it.
They'll look forward to it as well. Nice talking to you.
Thank you, Desmond.
Michael Bentt with 2 T's and bags of confidence.